Hi, today I want to tell you about Red, White, and Whole, and it's by Rajani LaRocca. This book is so beautiful. It made me feel all the feelings. It is, first of all, I want to tell you that it's written in verse. So as you can see, it's like free verse poetry the whole way, which makes this a very quick read, quicker than a book that's not written in verse, for instance. But the author does such a wonderful job of telling you so much in few words. So I really love that about this book. So this is a year in the life of a girl named Reha. She lives with her family. She's in middle school. She's a pretty great life. She has friends. She's just doing all the normal things that middle school girls do. She works really hard in school, and she hangs out with her friends, and she is Indian American. And so she tends to have friends during the week that are from school, and then on the weekends, her and her parents spend all of their time with other Indian American friends and family. And so she does sometimes feel like she's split between two worlds. Like she's got her Indian life and then she's got her American life. And so she does struggle with that a little bit, but she's also pretty cozy with that life. So then unexpectedly, like these things happen, her mother gets sick and she just doesn't seem to be getting any better. And so it turns out that her mother has cancer. And so Reha and her father have to rely on the help of their family and friends. And Reha has to figure out how to go about everyday life while not knowing what's going to happen with her mom. And then her mom actually goes into the hospital and spends a lot of time in the hospital. And so Reha and her father are left on their own. And it's really hard. She has to learn how to adjust. And so a lot of things happen in this year in her life. And the story is written so beautifully. Like I said, you'll have lots of feelings while reading this book. It's such a nice reading experience. So if you like stories about sort of everyday experiences that people, maybe you have had an experience like this, or maybe a friend of yours has had experiences like this where a family member gets sick or injured, and then you have to learn how to go on with your life while these things are happening. Like you still have to go to school and you still have to eat your dinner and you still have to study for that test and all that stuff. This is very much about grief and coping with that kind of grief in your life. It's a wonderful book. I loved it so much. It's called Red, White, and Whole, and it's on our 6th grade summer reading list for 2021.